How to use kettlebells for weight loss. In this video I'm going to show you the 8 most popular exercises with kettlebell, how to use them correctly if you want to get weight loss. I'm Attila, Muay Thai boxing instructor, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and strong first kettlebell instructor. Please join to me and enjoy. Come on. The first and the most important exercise with kettlebell is the kettlebell swing. We have the setup, the triangle shape, kettlebell, shoulders in the socket, back is straight. Very important, hips above the knee level and lower than my shoulders, so definitely not shoulders, hips in one way, and my hips and knees are not one way, so I hit the hips back, grab the bell, shoulders in the back to second, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How many times? 10 times 10, or every day you do 100, definitely you're gonna do. So number 1 kettlebell exercise, and the first kettlebell exercise that everyone should know and is brilliant for weight loss, of course, is the kettlebell swing, the most foundational and the most important drill with the kettlebell. I have this triangle setup, back is straight, I grab the handle, shoulders in the socket, I turn behind myself, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many times? 10 times 10, or every day if you do 100, for example for a month, definitely you're gonna feel big change. What is very important, use the whole hips, so not a squat, you hinge the hips back correctly, and when you have the swing, engage the core and the glutes, keep it tight. Number 2, goblet squats. Last squat. Number 2, goblet squats. The squat is likewise an important movement. I'm gonna grab the bell the same way how I did with the swing, my leg behind me, and it comes up to the rack. I'm going down, inhale downward, and upward exhale. She's squeezing the bell, elbows on the knees inside, back is straight. What is very important, downward, I breathe in, upward, I breathe out. When you go down, start imagine actively pull yourself to the ground, so the ground takes you down. And when you come upward, it's like a good Japanese joke. When he does the push-up, he never pushes himself up, he pushes the planners down. You do the same, so when you come up, push your feet deeply to the ground. Use the core, use the glutes. Have it 1 more, 5 reps. I squeeze the bell tight, elbows on the ribs out, don't let that breathe in. Elbows inside to the knee, neck is straight. And stop here, core body tight. Inhale, stop. Don't just stand up, push your foot to the ground. If the weight is heavy, you can have it to the ground. Hey. Down. Number 3, kettlebell clean and press is also an exercise to get weight loss and movement to build strength. What is very important, the clean is before the press. The press can be better done than the clean before. I'm not taking time now with giving all the details to the clean. We keep focus on the main movements, on the best movements to get weight loss. But what is very important to know is very simple. When you do the clean, arm definitely not side. So when I have the clean, upper arm stays on the ribs, or I grab the handle, with the hand I'm working with, other hand goes away. Why? I don't want to keep shoulder off the socket, I want to keep it in. So 1 is go behind me, keep nice and tight. So what I'm not doing, I don't flip it high, and even I'm not pressing from here. So it's not like a shoulder press or well-known arm press, it's something different, that's a military press. So I'm gonna grab from here, other hand behind me, tight to the body. 1, and it's a slow negative. Contact the glutes, place your hands downward. from behind the ears. Arm is straight. So again, offer the clean, arm not here, upper arm, nice and tight to the rib circle. So I'm not holding here or here. And upper is not just a straight, it goes up, slightly open, but at the same time goes upward. And I use my core and my glutes, my legs, everything is tight as much as possible. And press. The next exercise is a kettlebell long push press. Some people call it for the thruster. I prefer the name is the long push press. The reason is why I can have the same clean like before. I'm going down and I'm coming up. Actually, I'm using a squat. When I'm coming upward, I'm using the energy to do the press. So I'm not going to separate the stand up and the press, so it's like a long push press. The push press actually gonna bend my knee, and this goes up also brilliant here. This could be in this, but I choose now just the 8 movement. We have much more than 8 actually. I choose 8 very popular movements, and this is the long push press. So again, the detail very simple. I will have it clean. I'm going to squat, other hand forward, and when I stand up, I use the momentum to press the bell upward, and when it's coming down, I go for the next squat. Let's do 5 reps each side to have the same clean. So when I have clean, inhale, my other hand goes forward for balance. Easier to keep here than I put my hand anywhere. And when I'm standing up, I push my feet on the ground and I'm using the momentum to press the weight overhead. From here, slow negative, this comes down. Very importantly, I contact the glutes and brace my abs. I'm not leaning to the side. I'm not take gravity, take sit down. It's active negative. Try to imagine you have a rubber band on the ceiling and you pull it down. So it's the same. 1 and I pull it down nice and tight. So let's do the same. 5. Settle down. Long push press. It's done. If one kettlebell is fun, 2 kettlebells or double fun. Next one, 2 kettlebells, front squat. I have the same clean like before. Now it's a bit different. Not just one bell but I have the clean. Actually the 2 kettlebells is gonna be slightly bit easier, but the clean itself is a very detailed technique. It's very important to learn it properly. How I said, I'm not taking the time now with all the details. We're going straight away. The 8 most beneficial kettlebell exercises for weight loss. So next one, I have a clean and 5 double squats. Bells towards me, I drag behind me, I have a clean. Because the clean and the press don't require the same stance, I can set up my stance to the correct one to to the squat. Front squat is done. What is very important after the clean, because we're working on the 2 bars, and the two double kettlebell cleans requires a bit wider stance. After, if I'm doing press or squat, I have to change my stance sometimes to get the right stance, so not too wide, because 2 kettlebells requires bigger space. Everyone has different body structure, so some people find it a wider stance, some not. So it's not everyone always the same. So clean, now what I breathe in, you stop, back is straight, push your feet on the ground, and it's done. Next one, also double kettlebell exercise, is the clean and press. Very simple. I have the same setup just like before to the squat. A little bit this V shape in front of me because I need more space between the legs, because double kettlebells requires more space to the clean. And when it comes up to the clean, I keep it nice and tight. A press overhead, slow active negative, and just really clean. And I do it again. Very important the clean before the press. Again, you can't do any deal better than the clean was before. The clean is very essential, nice and tight, upper body on the rib sock. I'm not starting the press from here, nice and tight, and get back to the same spot again, whole body tight, core glutes engaged, and build some stability at the same time. Also clean the press. And for the last 2 drills, back to the single kettlebell exercises. The next is the high pull. It's very simple. It goes the same way that single arm swings, but the end I just pull towards me. I try to follow with the other hand as well. The movement is making it more asymmetrical, so I'm not just doing a pull from here, but other hand follows the movement, and like a double elbow strike goes back behind me, and when hand goes forward, I let the ball go back in the same pattern where actually the swing is happening. So this is like a single arm swings again. I start from here, I drag behind me, set it down. So let's go upward, 1, and when it's coming upward, I pull behind me, and the hand goes forward, and I follow the movement. Obviously from here, you can't push back flat because the gravity already working and the bell goes downward. So 1, and the bell goes down. I can't push back on the same pattern that I pull it in. So don't try push it back here, because you're going to break the momentum, and you're going to break the position of the kettlebell. Kettlebell all the way long in front of the knuckle. That's the high pull. Very good drill. These are the odd ones with the kettlebell, the single kettlebell. Pay attention for that. Don't let the kettlebell off the socket. When it comes, other hand follows the movement. 1 and 3. Why the other hand follows the movement? Much easier do symmetrically with 2 arms, and your whole body is working easier. And easier to get the coordination than just from here. So other hand follows the movement. Just like double hand swing would be here, single hand, other hand goes outside. Same. 1, 2 hands working. Yep. I pull. The kettlebell exercise to how to use kettlebells for weight loss is the kettlebell snatch. It's a little bit advanced movement we just done before the high pull, what is very important to understand. So I'm gonna start slightly like with the high pull. I have a more stronger hips movement, and when it's coming up, I let the kettlebell flip over my hand and it's finishing overhead. Very important in the body stick movement. This can be a single hand swing, single hand clean, or the snatch. All three the same, but the end, but the finish is different. Once I'm finishing in the swing, one I'm finishing in the clean, and one with the snatch. Very importantly, if you're not sure how to do, learn the snatch before you try. I'm showing to you now, but we're not going through on the learning process. We're not going through now on the small details. I'm just showing 8 very simple exercises with kettlebell, what's brilliant for weight loss. That's another video gonna be. I'm gonna detail the snatch a little more. So again, I'm gonna get the bell, just like the high pull I done. I'm gonna start from here, and I snatch it up. If you're very seriously thinking to get some weight loss, definitely the snatch is your dream. But one more, don't try before you're not sure about it. Easy to get injury if you do wrong, or in good case you don't have injury, but you don't have the benefit you're working for. Learn the details, learn the simple details, understand, get strength, and use it. It's very quickly to deliver the benefit to you. Again, like a single arm swing, I have a high pull, and when I pull towards me, the bell flips over and it's gonna land on my forearm. Typical problem, people not doing the high pull and it's bending the forearm, hurts the arm. Or they do too much high pull and it's gonna look like a bad clean and press. So when I just pull it here and stop. Now I have now much more hips movement, and it flips over, I release the grip, and I finish overhead. That was a snatch. So these are the 8, one of the most typical and popular kettlebell exercises to get weight loss. Of course we have much more, but these 8 are very typical and very beneficial. Very important, don't practice while you're not sure about it. Get the right technique, and I'm sure it's gonna get good progress if you practice correctly. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, might helps others as well. And any question you have, please comment below. Thank you very much for watching me. See you next time.